Okay, greetings everyone. This is First Centurion 753 with the next episode of Geopolitical Simulator 4, Power and Revolution. All roads lead to Delhi, playing as India. And in the last episode, we seem to have turned the economy around a little bit. It's still not good, still not great. 15% unemployment is horrible. But we've made some improvements. We passed a new tax bill, made some trade deals with the United States and Italy and other countries, and improving diplomatic relations. So the next step was to take a look at the Minister of Health. We gotta get rid of him. He is, and this might hurt his popularity. Minister of Finance.
Let me be straightforward with you. You are taking the wrong path, and I sincerely think that you should reconsider your current orientation, which, I'm telling you, makes me feel uncomfortable. Naturally, you can always count on my devotion, but once again, you should seriously consider a change of policy.
What are you talking about? Conservative rightists? I guess you didn't like that tax bill, huh? Beat it, dude. Dismiss minister. He's gotta go. And I need to appoint a new one. We're gonna go to our party in power. And I guess take the most popular guy. Somebody had suggested by appointing the party leader, usually being the most popular one, a new party leader will merge and create a, I guess, improve their popularity. So, where did I go to look at that? Yeah, new party leader, 61% popular. This guy's 74% popular, conservative rightist. Distressed. Prime Minister, our people are very unhappy. Results of the latest country rankings with regard to happiness. Quality of healthcare, economic wealth of the country, standard of living. I think the employment rate is probably cutting into that a lot. We just got to bring the employment back down. Inflation is creeping up a little bit now with growth returning. But I need jobs. I need these people to have jobs. Intergalactic mining program. No new partners. You could finance. No, we can't. We're not going to finance anything right now. Consider canceling it. I'm not going to touch that for now. Right now, let's see if we can pull off this healthcare thing. Change the retirement age to 61. How will that poll? That is favorable. Let's do it. And I think the conservatives will like it. And I'm hoping that saves us some money on Social Security. Check out the budget. Our budget is $366 billion in Social Security. We'll see if increasing the age. Russia delivers 200 tanks. Beautiful.
The package has been delivered. The delivery deadlines were met.
Speaking of that, 200 tanks. That's interesting. Mother of God. All hell has broken loose. The League of Socialist Democrats, they are not happy. Appear on TV. This is, oh, and we took a 5% hit in popularity. Social old folks. Yikes. Let me see if I can do something. Alright, that settled it a little bit. We're down 9%. We were not happy with that. Let me see if I can't give the old folks a little bit. 5 million. Handicap. Fight against cancer. Yeah, I'll throw $500 million at them. See if they like that. Donations to the famine continue to come in.
Here is our growth forecast for the end of the year based on calculations that we made last month. This is an average figure. It reflects an economy with moderate dynamism.
Alright.
We could do better.
Take a... Employment's drop. Overall results are very poor.
Your television appearance.
That was indecisive. You're no good. And we're just dealing with an uprising now. Still asking for salary increases. Not time for Iran, especially since they're funding that terrorist group. Bring in the reinforcements. Reinforcements have been sent. What does it look like in here? Get that guy. Get that guy. Get that guy. Get him. Alright, we almost got everyone locked up here. You missing somebody? Oh. That's it. Should be it. What else do I need to do? Is there a guy over here? There's a guy. Stop it. Arrest the guy. There we go. Alright, that ends the uprising. 91%.
We have subdued the rebel movement. There's no more unrest.
We are paying a very...
Alright, so 97%. Or 91%. We're gonna get hit with another big one when the law passes. Here it is.
The bill has been voted on and the law has been passed.
And we're now dropped to 86%. 367. Give it a week. This is a here on television. League of Social Democrats. Raising the Social Security age, or the retirement age, never a good thing, huh? Old folks, sit-ins, socials, retirement age, and unemployment. Seems unwise to increase the retirement age considering unemployment. Oh, I didn't consider that. Damn. That was my mistake. Oh, is that going to have a negative impact on employment? The heck is this? Ooh.
This is a historic moment, broadcast live to all the televisions in the world. For the first time, human beings have walked on Martian soil. 4 hours after landing, the team leader put on his spacesuit, opened the capsule airlock, and made the first steps onto red sand. His statement will go down in history. Today, we are on the threshold of conquering this planet, and tomorrow, Mars will become a new Earth for mankind.
That wasn't us. We didn't do that. Who did that? Oh, man. I did not consider the fact that raising Social Security age would actually be negative for employment.
Our infiltrated agent was spotted.
Still getting good points for care for refugees. Unemployment is down below 17. Was at 15, wasn't it? Damn. Stupid. That was all stupid on my part. I ruined it. I ruined it. Raising the unemployment age. Bad decision, I guess. Hope that doesn't send unemployment going and spiraling upwards. What do we got here? 16.45. $36 billion deficit. Terrorism.
The city was the target of a chemical attack.
Damn.
In a statement sent to the press, the
These terrorists are hitting us pretty hard. Alright, I'm gonna try to pass one more tax bill. Let's try the turnover tax one more time. This is pretty heavy. Turnover tax. 62%, that's not bad. Earthquake and Punjab. New reform. Deficit. Reduction. Act. 2. Boom. Propose that. I don't know, did it get proposed? Not getting anybody to join that space program. Enough with Peru, I don't even have anybody there. Salary increases, might have to increase salaries. 54 days after the disaster.
The relief teams have stopped searching and are preparing to return. There is no chance that anyone could have survived under that rubble.
Jeez. Disaster. Alright, 16.36, that's going in the right direction. Alright, so I tried. What the heck happened there? I'm gonna pause this. Alright. Deficit Reduction Act 2. Confirm. Create. Did I forget to create it last time? See what the reaction is here. Not popular on the right, probably.
The funeral will take place next.
Diplomat's funeral, yeah, for sure. We'll go to that. Okay, reaction to the bill. Fight. Oh, I forgot about the tanks. I wanted to move those tanks. And send reinforcements. $2,000 soldiers. Send some reinforcements there. Where the heck are all my soldiers? I'm supposed to have like a 1,000,000-man army. Here we go. 200,000 men march out there. And I wanted... Enough with you, Iranians. I'm done with you. What I wanted to do was send all those Russian tanks. There they are.
We are going to violate the territories of one.
Cancel. You can't figure out how to go around the territory? Alright, let's see here. Two. This would be I'm not gonna do this. That would be so tedious to try to do that. I have to conquer Bangladesh. I'm sorry. They're just in my way. These guys are just in the way, Bangladesh. That's the next war. But until then, we do have to pass this bill, which I'm forgetting to do. Company tax. Well, in order to do it, we have to attach the pornography tax to it, right? Pornography tax up through 4% for pornography. Attached to the bill. And we are now in business. Law will be passed. I am going to cut company taxes to help with unemployment. Attach that to the bill. And let's reduce Social Security payments to appease the left wing. Attached to the bill. And we are at 52%. That's a ball game. $33 billion deficit will be erased. And then we can get back to business of rebuilding the country, or building the country. Infrastructure, railroads, broadband, housing improvements, schools, hospitals, all that good stuff. And where are the tanks? Can I find any tanks? One tank. Need a break here. One. Those aren't the right tanks. One. Military deployment in this game is horrible. Click, click, click. Alright. Where are those 14 tanks? 14 is the biggest concentration of tanks I have. Send them there. .433 missile launchers. Where are all the soldiers, too? I guess there's soldiers in cities. 12 tanks in that one. Alright, gotta get this law passed, and then things will turn around. President of South Sudan. I don't want to meet with you. Well, what's the number? These disasters are horrible. Oh, that's a boost. Purchasing power, employment, bad for the economy. Eek. President of Afghanistan, I will meet with you. Get out of here. Come on, get down below 16%. We got 2.6% growth, which is good. For an $8 trillion economy, that's a lot of money. $8.5 trillion. growing at 2%. It's pretty solid. 1% would be 85 billion, so we're looking at close to $200 billion growth. I'll take it. Need to improve employment. But we got a boost for. We should be getting a boost for employment. When is this law going to get passed? No, I clicked on the wrong thing. Hadin infiltrated.
One of my men succeeded in infiltrating Key Center. According to my calculations, the informational gain, in geopolitical terms, could be close to 2.73 on Sachs graphic. Our agent
It would be
also
cool if
allows
they
us
were
to
connected somehow to the Mujahideen in Afghanistan. Maybe we can get like information down to them through like interrogations or something like that. Alright, I bet the passing of the bill will probably bring us back up to 100% and will improve the budget situation, which will give us a surplus, and then we can continue spending and investing in the economy, which will get our popularity back up to 100. Third quarter, we will invest big time, I think. Big investment, third quarter. Parliament. 17th is the latest date. Let's push to that. Get through this tax bill. Deficit Reduction Act 2. And there we go. Units removed. What do we got here? 2,000. Anticipated tensions. Sure about that one. Famine. 16 frigates and cruisers.
The package has been delivered.
Russians are delivering some big packages here. Upgrading our military. Bangladesh, that's what I wanted to look at. Let's take a look here. Exterior, manage networks. We've got 40 in Bangladesh. Cyber attack preparation. Should I launch a cyber attack in Bangladesh? Been preparing it for a while. Meeting with Afghanistan.
Good morning! I didn't come empty-handed. In fact, I wanted you to see in order to submit to you this economic contract which, as you will see, is profitable for both our countries.
I'll probably buy it regardless. Beef. Purchase of beef. We need beef. Not a lot here. I'm willing to buy though because they're giving it a cheaper price. 177 million. I'm willing to go ahead and purchase this at face value just to sort of help Afghanistan. Deal signed. Do you want to buy any of my weapons? Or is there anything else I could buy from them that would help? Not automobiles. We've got cement. I don't know if they have anything they'll be producing that I could buy from them. Wow, computer hardware industry is at, oh no, 5,000. Okay, I thought we had like 15,000 surplus there. Copper, we're short on copper, and they don't have any. Electrical materials, we've got a ton. Electricity, electrical components. Foul, you can use some foul. No, that's too much of their foul, I think. Grapes of wrath. We have a lot of jewelry. Who can we sell jewelry to? Maize. Ooh, maize. We are short on maize. I don't want to. Yeah. I did that wrong. I'm out of here. Keep demanding salary increases. That is a problem. A lot of salary increase demands here. 16.17% unemployment with 2.77 growth. Inflation is down. There we go.
The vote
Ha!
was held and the reform was adopted.
Alright, we are now back up to 100% popularity. Family, purchasing power, and employment. Industry suffering a little bit. So is the economy. But is the economy really suffering? 16%. Unemployment. Numerous cases of lethal poisoning. Jeez, what is with these sick people? There are some sick people in this country. Wednesday recalibration. Come on. Let's see what we got. Oh, and Social Security, did that have, that didn't go down at all. Raising that retirement age was a complete disaster. Did not save me money. And did not, enemy unit spotted. Consider canceling.
Our agent's assessment is that there is a definite risk of him being spotted. Do you want us to attempt to bring down the organization now?
Yes. That was what was recommended by me. Recommended to me. Alright, I want to take a look at that actually. See if this works. Cybersecurity. Launch cyber attack. Oh, you know what? We wanted to launch a to rig the election in Bangladesh. I think that's why. Alright, so number of followers at 363. Sympathizers, I don't think that's going to get impacted. Regional popularity. So this is the number that we're really looking to bring down, the number of followers, by moving on the organization. 363. See how many arrests we can make, or if we can bring them down at all. Can I look up file? Tariq is under surveillance. Terrorist attack. Yeah, I got that.
In a statement sent to the press, the terrorist organization has claimed responsibility for the operation. We have...
I gotta start infiltrating.
Prospective analysis, coupled with the Brown model on group psych...
No. Security. Oh, that bill passed, right? So I gotta, excess. Budget excess is back, baby. $20 billion. That's what I'm talking about. Treasury Reserve. Now the question is, can I give out loans to people? Is that what's going on here? Ratings? Debt, we have none. But I want to be giving out loans to other countries. And I want to be able to invest in other countries too, like have a sovereign wealth fund, buy up oil fields and hotels and Rockefeller Center and stuff like that. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Treasury Reserve at $32 billion. I never got around to building those highways either. They cost a lot of money. I think broadband might be the first move, because that would stimulate the economy.
It's true that the blow cannot really be described as fatal. 2 arrests.
2 arrests, yeah. Who did we bring down? Didn't we have a big impact on one of these groups? Maybe they're not there anymore. There was one group that we really went after that it said there was almost a complete success. I don't remember. June 3rd. Newspapers not gonna have anything good. What are the elections in Bangladesh coming up? Too long. Do I have any files on Bangladesh? That would lead me to declare war. Give me justification to declare war, at least get a UN resolution against them. I've got nothing. Alright, so that means let's switch the network from cyber attack preparation to political spying, and let's see if we can't try to well, I don't need to reduce it, I have extra agents on reserve. Cancel. Oh, I should have just... $20 more agents to Bangladesh. Yeah, I'm done. Go ahead, grab them for $1 million. And yeah, that's been about 32 some odd minutes. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Next episode, we'll be doing some surplus spending and looking at maybe moving against Bangladesh sometime soon. Hoping the economic situation stays under control. 15% unemployment. We're back down below 16%. Growth is at 3%. I think the economy is on its way back. We're bouncing back from that economic crisis. Trade is a big impact, and I gotta watch out for that in the future. When those trade contracts end, I need to be ready with new contracts. And I need to try to become less dependent on trade if possible by raising poverty, or reducing poverty and raising GDP. Waiting for my reply, and I gotta make a decision on that. I guess I could probably just fund the rest of it, right? Yeah, so that's gonna be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like the video if you did. Please like the video if you did, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Also, you can follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Links down in the description below. I will be live streaming a new game called Making History of the Great War. It is like a 1914 version of Geopolitical Simulator, which is pretty cool. You can play as any country in the world, and it has a lot to do with grand strategy and a little bit more combat, I think, involved too. Also, you can check out my Total War videos on Prussian Glory. That series is still going on, and those are the series I'm focusing on right now. I might be doing like some classic games from like the 90s, sort of a throwback to, I did the Imperialism last December, which I thought was cool, and I may do another Imperialism. Some people said they were interested in seeing another one. I could do one as Italy. I thought Italy would be a cool, there's sort of a challenge for that game. You can do the scenario, the European scenario, and playing as Italy in the 1800s with 1880s. Sometimes that game does crash though, so it's kind of difficult. But looking at some other games too, some other old classic games. Grand strategy games, historical strategy games, and simulation games. Oh, and I recently bought some naval combat games. I might live stream them. Let me know if you'd be interested in seeing naval combat, like Fleet Command and Sub Command and Cold Waters, game like that. Victory at Sea. I was thinking about maybe trying to move into that genre because that seems pretty cool and pretty interesting to me a lot. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode.